Alrighty guys, so welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing a brand new Sims 4 speed build today. And so today I am doing a special speed build for my new Let's Play that I'll be starting very soon, closer to the release of Cats and Dogs, or maybe like after Cats and Dogs, because I do have a few community lots, houses, and townies that I need to create for this Let's Play, because there are some characters that will be in almost every single part of the Let's Play. So I want to have them in the world before I start the Let's Play, if you know what I mean. But anyway, so this build right here is kind of one of my favorites so far for the Let's Play, because it's actually the house for my main two characters. If you don't know who they are, it's actually Nia Larson and her brother Nate. And so Nia is actually a sim that I created like about, I think, a week ago. So there's actually a created sim of her already on my channel if you guys want to check it out. I will link it down below. I'll also with a card on the screen right now so you guys can watch it. It's like 3 minutes long, so it's not that long. But anyway, like I said, this Let's Play will actually be more of a story-based Let's Play, where it's going to be having a lot of stories being told, a lot of like heartbreak, a lot of emotional drama, and some of people returning and leaving and kind of going back and forth of said things, and people moving out of stuff like that, and a lot of mystery actually. So there's gonna be a lot of like romance, drama, mystery, family drama, stuff like that. It's gonna be a little bit of everything actually. So hopefully you guys will actually like the Let's Play when it releases soon, and I just want to make sure that I have everything set in stone before I actually started, because I want to have everything completed before I do things. That's just me. And I don't know why, but whenever I create a storyline for a sim or a sim family, I tend to make them I tend to make those storylines sound like I've known that family or that sim personally on a connection, like a personal level, where I've met them in real life, I've hung out with them, they became my friends, yada yada and so forth. But that's never the case because they're not real people. So I don't know why I do it, but I feel like the only reason why I do it because I want to make sure that I have a sense of realism in my Let's Plays, but also a sense of realism to my Sims, like saying I've known them personally, I can actually tell their life story to an audience that I've known for so long, and I could tell the story the way they would like to tell it. And so I don't know, I try to put me into their shoes, and see how their life was, see how their person was like, see how their friends were, their life living situation, everything like that. And so I tend to go a little bit overboard with some Sims, where I end up getting a little bit aggravated for some Sims, because again, I make the Sims storyline sound so real that I've known them personally. Then I'm like, I add one little small character that makes me so angry I want to punch them in the face, but I can't, so I'll end up using a mod just to kill them. Anyway, that's a little bit morbid, but that's just me in The Sims. Killing Sims for fun, Black Widow challenge. Don't recommend it, but I recommend it though, because it's a fun challenge. Anyway, that's side note. Whatever. So for this house, it actually has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, because there's a basement that she has 2 bedrooms, one for Nia and then one for Nia's nephew, who is actually Max Larson, with Nate and his wife living upstairs in the first floor area. It's a small house for 4 people. And if you don't know the storyline or the backstory of this for Nia, I will leave the storyline linked into the description so you guys can get more of an understanding of who she is, why she's doing this, what's really going on, and why she's living with her brother. And so I really want to have that type of connection to those 2 people. And I feel like I've known them for so long, because I don't know, I've been working on this Let's Play in these Sims and this entire story for about a month and a half. And so I've been trying to make sure that these characters don't just have this random life with no personality, no set skills, no career, no type of whatever in their life with starting this Let's Play. And so I want to have whenever I start Let's Play from now on, what I'm gonna do whenever I start a new Let's Play, I will end up making a storyline that sounds semi-real and sometimes a little bit of somewhat of connection to it, where I have them have like a set career at a certain level, some set skills, personalities that they have, some Sims that have been involved in their life for amount of years or whatever. And so, and I want to have that sense of connection to them. So I like that. And plus, for me personally, I love seeing like Let's Plays, machinima movies, or machinima series, or whatever it is, or a sim, or a creative sim that has a storyline to it. I love seeing and reading those type of things. I love seeing those type of like storylines that have a sense of like personality, a sense of like a connection to a sense of realism. So like my friend Jen, Urban Sims, she makes a lot of like Let's Plays that have a really like very detailed storyline to them that really makes me involved and makes me really involved in, I don't know, invested. Like, it makes me involved and invested into that Let's Play or that sim or that type of like life. And so I like her sense of style. I like her sense of like, storytelling, like, Chloe's life, the SpringSims legacy challenge that she's done. I'm not sure if she's gonna continue it or not, but that storyline for that SpringSims legacy challenge, Chloe's story, City Living, that had Let's Play, that stuff was so good, and I still love it to this day. And her Sims 3 Let's Plays that back in the day, the Trevino Legacy Challenge, that stuff was so good, and I really honestly kind of missed that very little bit. So Jen, bring them back please. But anyway, so I really love like those type of storylines that she tells in her Let's Plays, and how she really involves them in, like, I guess seeing from me, I feel like that when she ever makes storylines, I feel like she like puts her type of life into that Let's Play, but also kind of sounds like she has known them personally. That's just me. That's just like my opinion. Like, I feel like she's known those people like personally, like in real life. Like Chloe, she's met that person in real life, or like she has met like Amelia May Springson, besides the vampire part, personally, or like Lavender. I don't know, just stuff like that really makes like a Let's Play or a sim or a person personally sound so cool. And so I'm honestly invested in Jen's channel, and also well inspired by her channel. So I've taken what she has said to me, like for the past like 3 years, going on 4, I guess you would say. We've been friends for so long, and just her like talking to me is kind of like surreal, because like I've never really thought that I would ever like meet her in real life. And so like seeing her in real life is so cool, and like talking to her and like her giving me feedback, and her like just like telling me things is so cool, and I kind of like it, and it gives me a sense of hope and happiness that she, I guess you would say, cares about me. So I feel kind of inspired. And so she's the one who actually inspired me to really tell stories in a different way, and not just like have this one sim, or like, well, basically have this one sim with like that other sim, blah blah, and see what happens in the long run. No, and I really think that it's something that I really want to try and do more often, where I tell a story in like a speed build or some type of like Let's Play or whatever. I just want to have some, like, I don't know, a storyline to something. I really miss doing that stuff, because I used to do it a long time ago. I think a couple months ago, when I started doing like mid-century modern builds back in the day. That was that was fun. I had a lot of fun with that. Let's just be real here. It was pretty cool. But anyway, aside from that, Jen is pretty awesome. I will honestly think that you guys should check her out. She's almost to 300k sugar boogers on her channel, and I think you should go ahead and support her. I will leave her link down below to her channel. Anyway, so I have a couple minutes to talk about some stuff in this Let's Play, and this storyline, in this house, and how it's all coming together. And so what I really want to say is that this Let's Play might not be, honestly, like, might not be the best storyline, the best way I have told a story, because I've almost like written like a 2 pages of a storyline already for this Let's Play, and it's kind of a little bit overwhelming, because I end up putting too much detail in the story, that I'm like, okay, you know what, if I put this much detail in the storyline, it just might as well just be a book anyway, because just why not? So I'm gonna make a book. So this storyline, well, this Let's Play might end up being a book very soon, because I'm almost done planning out the entire Let's Play, and I have it in chapters. So like each like Let's Play, or I mean like each part will be like a said, like, well, I mean, yeah, each part will have a chapter title to that Let's Play. So, you know, I'm basically telling my book in a Let's Play series, but you know, that's gonna be fun. And I'm excited to say that I might, you know, release it soon, but who knows? But like I said, I'm just really, really excited and really inspired because I don't know what's going on with me right now, but I've been busy. And well, I've been good busy because I've been working on my channel a lot. I've been working on, like, you know, channel art because I have my 3-year anniversary on this channel coming in on November 5th. And I really wanted like a special thing for that day and like do a 6-hour stream or like do a, I don't know, some type of streaming thing where I stream for so long. And I want to like have like some type of like giveaway on that day where I don't know, maybe like give away some merch or give away, like, I don't know, some Sims 4 stuff. I don't know, like some Sims 4 packs, I guess you would say. And maybe, you know, if I have that time, no, that will actually never happen. I will not release my book on November 5th because that's just way too long for me. I mean, that's like too close for me to, like, you know, release a book. If I put forth the effort and the time on the book, I might actually end up releasing it before then or after then, and who knows what will happen in that during that time. But you know, whatever, it's fine, and it's all good. And so I want you guys to let me know down in the comments below if you guys want me to do some type of, like, I don't know, oh, I almost said story time, because that'd be kind of crazy. My life is boring, so I don't have time to tell these storylines, story times. So in the comments below, I would love for you guys to let me know if you guys want me to do more story-based Let's Plays or kind of more like fun challenges, or kind of both, because I would like to do both of them, but I want to do things that you guys want me to do or things that you guys will be interested in seeing on the channel, because I want to provide you content that you guys would watch. So I mean, the stuff that I provide you guys is stuff that I really, really, really love. So anything that you want to see on the channel, I might end up loving anyway. So if, like, maybe it's like a new game that I might start playing and you guys want me to like play it, and I start playing it like for one day, and like, oh my gosh, I'm invested. So like, I played Sims Medieval and I never thought I would be like really invested in that game, even though I played like a long time ago when it was released, and I stopped playing it after a while. And so I like re-adventuring back into that game was like, oh my gosh, I'm invested. I need to play more of it. I just need to play more. And so also playing like Sims Life Stories, and then I'm gonna be playing Sim Pet Stories and also Sims Castaway Stories. I've been like honestly really invested in that type of stuff because that stuff is more story, like, you know, Sims Life Stories, Pet Stories, and Castaway Stories are three best story-based games that the Sims have really made, I would say, besides the Sims Medieval, because, you know, medieval times, telling a story, or completing quests and stuff like that, and meeting new characters without, you know, that said quest is kind of story-based, and I kind of like that stuff. So really, it gives me the momentum to really put forth the effort into storytelling in The Sims. And so I might end up making a Machinima series or a Machinima movie or something like that, something like that in The Sims 4 or maybe The Sims 2, because The Sims 2 was more of a machinima making game in my personal opinion, because I used to do that like all the freaking time. Like, I used to like make machinima movies like out of like nobody's business, because I don't know why. I guess Sims 2 was like that my go-to game. Like whenever I felt down, I've always played The Sims 2, and like whenever I was like unmotivated to like film anything, I played The Sims 2. And so, or like I played The Sims in general. So I feel like whenever like someone's in a rut or feeling down or feeling uninspired or feeling unmotivated to like either, I don't know, like do homework or go to school or like do videos or whatever, like I would just say, like, you know, just play the game for what it is. Don't record it. Just play it. Just do whatever you want. Play a current household, or like make a sim and play with that household, or do whatever you want to do with the Sims, and like don't record it, or just don't upload a family to the gallery. Just play them for what it is. And I think that gives you, I guess that gives people, to me, a sense of inspiration and a refresher on what the game is all about and how you really want to play it. And it gets you, I guess you would say, it gets you inspired again to play the game more. And so I think that's what I think a lot of people should do. Take a break from recording videos, or not recording as many videos that you usually do. I would just say like just sit down on one day and just take a break and just play the game without recording. And that's what I usually do on my free time when I have free time. That I never do. I just, you know, it's something that I think that everyone should try and do at least once in their life. If they're, you know, either recording videos for YouTube or streaming or doing whatever in their life, I just think that playing The Sims is such a relaxer game for me to play whenever I'm feeling down, or I don't want to record a video, or I don't want to live stream, or I just don't want to, you know, be anywhere at all, or I don't know. Sims is just my happy place, and I like doing that stuff. And like Deli said back in like her speed builds, or still does, like Sims is her happy place, and she loves playing The Sims whenever she like feels down or just wants to, you know, do whatever. And so I agree with that. I agree with her. And playing The Sims is like one of those games that I would never thought I never thought that Sims would be such an inspiring game to really motivate me to really do things for just in the world, I guess you would say. That made no sense, but you know, I try to be inspirational at least once in my life, but you know, whatever. But like I said, I love playing The Sims for what it is. I love playing The Sims to keep me motivated and inspired to do new and better things and just have fun. So yeah, again, at least try it once, just playing the game without recording, doing whatever, just take a break from Sims or whatever, I don't know, just do whatever you want to do in your life and just like that. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me think down in the comments below as always, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!